All right, this is my big mess. So I have reloaded since I was a teenager, but I've always used my uncle's equipment and kind of relied on his expertise. I've decided that I am going to get my own setup here and start reloading here in my house. So I've got this drill press and I've got this vise. I know that's not specifically for reloading, but I'm gonna mount that. I've already mounted the vise, and I know this is not a bench vise. It's more of a precision vise to go underneath the drill press, but hey, it'll work for now, and I can definitely get some use out of it. I've already got it mounted. Also cleaned it up. Went through it and the drill press. Were kind of rusty and had a lot of dirt and grime on them. I've cleaned them up, used oil, got them all cleaned up. I've already got the holes drilled for mounting the drill press. And I went and got some stuff to do that. Also had this Lee die that someone gave me. I'm gonna use this just for decapping. And I've bought a Lee decapping universal die. And I've got this mounting plate. It's actually interchangeable for different presses, for Lee presses. I'm gonna mount that here. So I'm gonna do that today. All right, mounts are in. Drill press is mounted. In case you're wondering, I went a little overboard. Use this bolt with the washer on top, right there. And I use that type of washer, a locking washer, and a locking nut. Probably a little overboard. Okay, I mounted this plate, drilled the holes. I've got those two bolts in with the whole setup like I showed you before, except for this one because I couldn't put it there due to this, but ran into a problem because of this front plate. Those holes kind of go into this board and not all the way through, so I can't use a nut and a washer. The reason I had to seat it out so far because when this thing comes down all the way, it's extremely close. There is clearance. You know, you can get your finger behind there, but in order to get that clearance, had to set it out here a ways. So I'll have to get two more bolts, but self-tapping bolts for these. Works for now though. So next issue, this plate that attaches to the press, which then slides into there. This plate said it was for all Lee presses, including the Challenger, which I'm pretty sure is what this is. The bolt holes do not line up, so that lined up fine, that lined up fine. There's no hole right there. And it said it was supposed to go here, but when you put it there, it does not line up anywhere else. So that's not right, but I bought a metal drill bit and I'm gonna make a hole. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So drilled the hole through there, through the metal plate, but this bolt has that square fitting right underneath the head, which is meant to go in those places. So it's not gonna work. It won't sit flush. So I decided to drill all the way through both and through this and just put this in upside down right there. But then it wasn't long enough to go through this piece of wood right here. So need a new 1/4 inch bolt for that, and it's just going to go all the way through, which is not a big deal because I'm not moving this. I understand it's a universal exchanger, but I'm not going to have any more Lee presses, so this is just a plate for this. So, and it had a hole that was already here. I just put a wood screw through that. So I'm going to get two 5/16 bolts that are self-tapping for here, and then a 1/4 inch bolt that's long enough to put the washer and nut on it here. And this thing is more than capable of just being a priming station. I've probably went even overboard, but in the long term, this little corner of it's gonna look pretty nice. Now, you probably see all the paint everywhere. This obviously wasn't used for reloading. It's just an old bench. It's pretty stout though. It's got big, huge bolts holding it together. It's like a 4x4 maybe post for legs. It's pretty stout. I'll probably get a sander with different grits and go through and just sand the top of it, get it kind of smooth again. But this is mounted securely, that's mounted securely. This is for its purpose, it's good now, but I'm gonna finish the job like I said. And then I've got, you know, drill press and vise, which aren't 100% for reloading, but it'll be nice to have them. And then I've got my little decapping station here. By the way, this press was given to me, so not out that much money there. And then on the other side, I'll set up my bigger, more industrial size press for a full length size dying. And even though I could use that to seat the bullets, if I need to, I'll probably do that over here too and set up everything else. So when all these tools are cleared off, when I sand this down, this is filthy in here, I need to clean. This will be a nice reloading area. Almost forgot this universal decapping die. It's a Lee, and they're kind of known to break. So I bought these aftermarket upgraded pins for longer use. So this is just a work in progress. This is just step one. For a lot of you guys out there, you might think, holy cow, you could do a lot better than this. But I'm doing this on a budget, and I'm just gonna do the best I can using what I've already got, like these chairs, that bench. You know, like I said, I'll probably sand it down. We'll get some other reloading equipment to go here. Probably gonna get some more boards here on this wall so I can mount a shelf, and probably a shop light. But so far so good.